200.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Donovan Mitchell grew up around pro athletes. His father worked in Major League Baseball, and Donovan said, "I saw guys making millions, staying humble and grounded. I also saw the other side. So I try to treat people right. I grew up that way, and the NBA doesn't change it." Kevin, he's showing as much as he's talking about it.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Timberwolves. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Grizzlies, 2 games back.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story, but now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Hayward out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Morant. And it's Wiseman in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Smart. Jason Tatum is out there at DeRozan. Then it's John Collins. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. Here's Levine. He can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Now here's Smart. Pass to Collins. He kicks to Tatum. Outside, Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And again, Memphis no good.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Passes it to Levine. Now here's Wiseman. Defense right on him. Hayward outside. The 3 from Morant. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, the scary potential of Donovan Mitchell overall as a scorer. If it's a consistent three-point shot in his arsenal, forget about it, guys.
Now, here's Washington. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. LaVine, good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Mitchell passes to Tatum. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
I love the effort there defensively. Levine with all the physical tools and now the awareness catching up.
Morant dishes to Levine, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. Reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Tatum down low. He's covered by Washington. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Hayward goes in. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. Morant with the steal. To the middle. Hayward kicks to Morant. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And it's Washington missing.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Outside, Smart. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Outside, Levine. No good, shot missing. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Hayward kicks to Washington. Morant against Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the fearlessness Morant plays with making the defense uneasy, forcing them to give in.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far.
Take a break.
86% from the line.
And he makes the first.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
And he makes both free throws. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Tatum deciding where to go with it, and the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota on D. They trail by 1. Here's Smart. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Here's Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on DeRozan. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Mitchell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Outside, Smart. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Smart. Puts up a three. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart. How last month turned out for him? He's around 6 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Washington passes to Levine. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one falls for Collins. Minnesota making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so Morant will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. There's the pass to Wiseman to the left wing. Clock at 6. Mitchell against Morant. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 6.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Minnesota. Up top to DeRozan. Brooks covering. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Avdia's checked in. And so he hits both. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Now Rose, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Fires from the line. Offensive rebound. Tatum down low. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for John Collins. Chris comes in for Jason Tatum. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Rodney Hood subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Halliburton's checked in for Levine. Now here's Morant. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's the break. Morant against Hood. Pass to Chris. Deflects the pass. Ingles, that's for two. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Avdia.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Hood. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Chris, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game. Morant against Rose. Morant kicks to Avdia. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Passes it to Rose. Back to Hood. He feeds it to Baines. The kick out to Rose. 2 on the clock. From deep three-point range, here's Chris. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. That's good from Anunoby.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Memphis leading by 3. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Minnesota. And Rose drops them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Morant outside. Pass to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, he is a forward, but Gordon Hayward has sensational handling ability. His full confidence to carve through the defense on display.
Now, here's Baines. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, here's Hood. He's guarded closely.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And when the timing ideal, my goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Ingles against Hayward. Out to Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The pass to Chris. Shoots over Morant. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Attacking right there. Hayward using the strength that he has built up over the years to finish through contact.
Outside Hood. Pass to Chris. Outside Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Avdia with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. From deep Ingles. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Minnesota shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here is Rose. Following the basket by John Morant. Rose dishes to Hood. And here's Ingles outside. Drains the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. For the 3. The shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Avdia out there with Hayward. Then there's Wiseman. Then it's Brooks. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Rose surveying the D. The dish now to Hood. Over Brooks. Hood can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Hayward can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Ingles can get it to go. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Halliburton passes to Hayward. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hayward's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Mitchell against Levine, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's see the stat sheet here for Zach Levine.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Washington. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game. Hayward against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's DeRozan. Stolen by Levine. Hayward passes to Halliburton. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Passes to Washington. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Levine. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Timberwolves have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
One shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
Now think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach LaVine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
Now here's Tatum. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. The Grizzlies have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The first one falls.
What's incredible to me is the first time Jason Tatum stepped between the lines as an NBA player, he had a willingness to take on the responsibility of being a go-to scorer, even in the tough moments.
And so Tatum nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Mitchell in the corner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
For Memphis, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
And Mitchell drops them both. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Levine passes to Halliburton. That's tipped. Washington kicks to Wiseman. Over Collins. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Smart. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Halliburton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kick out to Levine. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They host the Spurs after this one. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Tatum. Looking to end the run. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Memphis trailing here. Now, Smart. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has the kind of size and length to be effective near the cup. Really good job staying in attack mode.
Now, here is Halliburton. And here is Anunoby. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And it's Mitchell missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Golden State Warriors.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
That one is off. Morant, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. On the wing, DeRozan. Rebound, Minnesota. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Anunoby. Here's Wiseman, covered by Mitchell. The fader. Wiseman no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Washington finds Morant. 5 on the clock. Levine for 3 drills the three-pointer. Levine's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. Smart on the wing. He's covered by Washington. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Washington. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Back to Smart. In the corner. Tatum with it. Mitchell outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Pass to Washington. Levine against Smart. Levine passes to Morant. Now, here's Washington. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Grizzlies now. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Left side, DeRozan dishes it to Collins. No good there.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Memphis. DeRozan passes to Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's the 3. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Abdias checked in for the Timberwolves. Dylan Brooks comes in for P.J. Washington. Baines dishes to Hood. Pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I really admire the presence of mind from Rodney Hood. He's terrific at realizing when one of his teammates is wide open.
Avdia kicks to Brooks. Ingles against Anunoby. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Tatum, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Timberwolves. No good on the second free throw.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum no good. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Morant. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Proving how dominant
he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Shoots over Morant. Rose gets the bucket.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Hayward outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. He dishes it to Rose. Five to shoot. The three. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Hayward looking over the floor. Top of the key, Avdia. The pass to Anunoby. Here's Hayward. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, pure strength from Hayward. Loves overcoming any challenge a defender might throw his way.
Outside Rose. Down low. And the dunk by Bain.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Anunoby following the score of Memphis. Kicks it to Morant. Stolen by Rose. The wide open look here for Ingles. They get it back.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the boards.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh?
It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 13 points. And you look at Zach LaVine, dynamic athlete, highly skilled. Shaq, what does he need to work on to be mentioned with the top guards in the game?
I would say scoring consistency and then making more plays for others.
Yeah, I think so. More stops defensively would be probably, but leading his team to more wins, whatever that takes, that's what he has to do.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Minnesota leading by 5. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Collins in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Washington. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And finished off by Collins.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Now here's LaVine. Morant outside. LaVine deciding where to go with it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Morant with it. Hayward on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Morant. The feed now to Wiseman. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Wiseman's got his second basket of the game.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Mitchell passes to Tatum. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Smart. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Morant outside. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morant scanning the floor. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Collins against Morant. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Levine. And now a 7-point Timberwolves lead. Mitchell passes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Morant against Mitchell. Now, here's Washington. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Washington's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Mitchell kicks to Tatum. Back to Mitchell. And he goes right over James Wiseman and slams it in.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Hayward outside. Here's Levine. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And Levine with the slam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Smart. Throws and dishes to Collins. Pass to Smart. Puts it up from 12. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Levine. Morant outside. Passes it to Washington. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And now it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Guys, this guy is a natural-born scorer. Jason Tatum finding his groove.
Morant outside. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Moving it up. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket for Mitchell.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Hayward from outside. Collins grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mitchell passes to Smart. Outside DeRozan. Back to Smart. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Collins against Hayward. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Mitchell. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang on to the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
The tray, good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 15.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Levine against Rose. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Aaron Baines comes in for Collins. And it's Joe Ingles in for Jason Tatum. The Timberwolves also changing it up. IGNBA comes in for Washington. And Brooks subbed in for John Morant. Minnesota leading by 3. Levine kicks to Brooks. Now, here is Halliburton. Covered by Mitchell. And the foul called on IGNBA. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Rodney Hood's checked in for Mitchell. Here's Rose. 6 points for him. Hood, the pass to Baines. Back to Hood. Got a hand on it, but they'll get another chance. Rose against Levine. He kicks to Brooks. Pass to Halliburton. They can use a bucket, and he gets it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Bounce pass from Rose. Rosen dishes to Hood. Memphis moving that ball around. Clock at 6. Ingles, that's for 2. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
Fast break, here we go. Levine passes to Halliburton. Now Anunoby. DeRozan defending. Levine double team. Out left to the wing. Here's Halliburton. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hood dishes to DeRozan. Count it, and the foul. That's on James Wiseman.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
One shot.
You know, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something he's developed, and it's on point.
Now, here is Halliburton. Levine passes to Halliburton. No good with the wing jumper. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Fast break Memphis. Good dishes to Rose. And the shot goes in. Rose has got 8 points.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Outside Rose. Pass to Baines. Outside DeRozan. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Anunoby. Levine against Hood. Levine kicks to Brooks. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists tonight.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Now, here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. Now the dish to Hood. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Anunoby has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. Ingles in the corner. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown. Ingles has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
On the wing, Levine. By Hood. Offensive rebound. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Now, here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Now DeRozan. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. 11 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. Let's go from 14. And he dropped that one in. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, we know this about DeMar DeRozan. The mid-range has always been a special part of his game. And, boy, you do not want to let him start to cook from there.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Levine. Wiseman's out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tatum's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Rose. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. He can't hit that time. DeRozan against Brooks. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Minnesota, Washington's checked in for Wiseman. Gordon Hayward comes in for Brooks. And it's Morant in for Halliburton. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And so Levine will bring it up now for Minnesota. Pass to Washington. Morant against Mitchell. Morant passes to Washington. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hayward kicks to Anunoby. It's Morant in the corner. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
DeRozan finds Smart. They grab their own miss.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Levine. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
throw good. Levine.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Outside, Smart. Outside, DeRozan. There's the three. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Shot by Collins, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Hayward, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan.
This guy has great presence of mind. Gordon Hayward will take a pounding. He embraces a chance to get some free ones from the foul line.
And the first one drops.
What a package Gordon Hayward brings to the table. Size, athleticism, high IQ for the game of basketball. You can count on his decision-making at both ends. I just love his game.
So he gets them both. And here is Tatum. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
DeRozan surveying the D and finished off by DeRozan.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
And the Timberwolves call time. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Ryan Saunders' huddle. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Now, here's Anunoby.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
DeRozan finds Mitchell. Back to DeRozan. That one misses. Morant with some nice D. LaVine against Smart. Up top, Anunoby. Covered by Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. DeRozan, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
The free throw drops by Hayward. Hayward hits them both. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team Doris that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket for Mitchell. And Morant's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Washington. He's covered by Rose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Four on the shot clock. Here's Levine. And that one, good. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
Here's Mitchell. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Poked loose. It's good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And there's the pass to Washington. Hayward against Rose. Smart on the wing. Outside Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, this guy's so good at making great decisions. Jason Tatum on the catch and shoot. That's nice.
Morant, the bounce pass. Tatum against Hayward. Anunoby in the corner. Morant outside. Fires from deep. Here's Washington, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Washington's got 4 this quarter.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Here's Rose, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Minnesota making a switch here. Weissman's checked in. Both free throws good from Rose. Timberwolves leading by 7. Morant outside.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray.
Timeout, timeout.
Levine's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Zach LaVine's athleticism and high release point make it very difficult to contest shots.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Now, here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Morant left side. Here's Levine. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Collins dishes to Rose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Passes it to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The long distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Hayward outside. From downtown, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Rose passes to Collins. Dishes to Smart. Mitchell outside. Poked away. It's stolen by Wiseman. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Levine with the ball. And he makes that one.
Well, this guy is a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
Rose passes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Here's Smart. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Outside Rose. Pass to Tatum. First free throw is good. And so Tatum nails them both. Here's Morant. And the pass to Levine. Back to Morant. The shot's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, simply running an offense, probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Rose. Shoots over Morant. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Timberwolves leading by 11. Levine with it. Pass to Washington. Hayward outside. Back to Washington. Kick out to Levine. Clock is at 3. And it's Morant missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Mitchell's shot is good.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Levine. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Washington passes to Wiseman. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Passes it to Tatum. Jacks up a three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Levine finds Washington. Morant outside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Tatum with it. Washington's on him. Collins wide open. He fires. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here's Levine. Out to Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 8. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Rose. Outside, Smart. This one for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Washington. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And again, Memphis no good. Levine against Smart. Outside, Levine. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. We got the win, so.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.